Hello, students. This is Purushottam Vishwakarma, and today we are going to study a very important topic for class 11th and 12th standard, note making. What is this note making? It's very important for you. Suppose you are in a class and the teacher is teaching a very important concept. It is difficult for us to remember everything. To overcome this difficulty, we note down important details. These notes help us in the time of need. This noting down of useful concepts and points is the basis of note making. So, what is note making? Noting down of useful concepts and points in the classroom, at home, or anywhere else. What is this note making? It's very important at home as well as in classroom for academic purpose, in examination purpose. So let's see. Note making is a way of recording important details from a source that can be a book, article, class lecture, etc. Note making saves a lot of time. It is a skill which needs practice for improvement. Let's try to understand this with an example. Suppose you are a selector of a cricket team. You have plenty of players before you, some 400 players you have. Those 400 players you can assume as 400 words in your passage, the passage that is given in your examination. Now you have to select only 11 players for your team. You require only 11 players. So, first of all, what do? You select the captain of team. What will be the captain? Although it is not an easy task to select the captain, but it requires practice. Soon you'll be experienced enough. After a lot of practice, you will get proper knowledge how to deal with these passages and try to find out. Once you have found out your captain, what do? You select other players. So this captain is your heading or title. The captain is the most important. So that captain is your heading, the title of note making. Other team members will be subheadings, points, and many more. What are advantages of note making? It's very important for us. So what are the advantages? Importance in exam or in academic notes, whether it is exam or you are making your academic notes, it doesn't matter what subject you are studying. It is important for each and every subject to make notes, systematic notes. Organization of main points that I was telling you, it helps us in organization of main points in a systematic way, in a chronological order, keeping the information handy. It is always ready for you. Your information is always ready for you in handy way. Helps in recollecting. These notes help you recollecting, recapitulating, remembering all those things you have studied or you have read. Helps in understanding, and this helps in better understanding as well. Now we'll talk about note making format, the very important where most of the student make mistakes. So what is the note making format? You have to be very careful. First of all, as you can see, the title, that is your heading. After reading the passage, you have to select a heading, and this heading must be a phrase only, not a sentence. So hardly 2 to 3 words. Then there will be subheading, and mind it, where you have written title, then after colon, as you can see here, colon, then heading, just below it there will be subheading. Mind this line. This 1.1 will be written here, as I have written. Before title there is nothing, but there is space. Mind this line. So subheading must be in alignment with title. Then you have to mention some points in subheading 1, and you will mention like that 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. And mind it, it must be aligned after leaving a space. There is some space. Suppose you have another subheading, then you have to make another space. First of all, in alignment with title, subheading, then after leave some gap, s- then subheading points 1, 2, 3, and if you require any subheading, make another alignment. It will be cleared in next. Subheading second. So as I have written, subheading second, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. Suppose you require subheading, as I told you, this is one alignment, and furthermore, if you require subheading, make another alignment. If you write like this, surely you will get good marks. And if you do not follow these rules, you will not be able to get good marks. So always remember, providing some space and making alignment. In the same way, subheading 3, I hope you understood now. Once again, I would like to show you from starting. Title, just below it, subheading, keeping the alignment, and then after, below subheading 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. If you require more subheadings, like I have 2.3 subheading, then you can mark it with Roman numerals. Now the last in note making, that is very important, key to abbreviations. You have to make a table like this, and you have to mention 4 to 7, minimum 4 and maximum 7. Key abbreviations must be written minimum 4 and maximum 7. Do not cross the limit. As I have written some key words for literature, LIT, example, you know very well, government, GOVT, namely WIZ. So you can use such abbreviations. What is the procedure of note making? Before proceeding further, we must understand what is the procedure of note making. So, what is the procedure of note making? The very first thing, most important, read the passage provided 2 times. You have to read the passage twice. How many times? Twice. Read it thoroughly. And while you are reading, underline the important sentences. Whatever do you think that is important in the sentence, try to underline. Underline important sentences in the passes. Make a rough note. Use pencil and make a rough note out of those underlined sentences. Organize them in logical order. Try to leave stories, whatever stories are given or any example is given. Try to leave stories and examples. Hold fast that which is good, as it was said by Mahatma Gandhi. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. So you have to choose, you have to prove all those things. You have to read the complete passage, but you have to choose that which is good for you, and that needs practice. Use the appropriate format. I have told you the format for note making. Do not change the idea of the passage. Do not change whatever is written, it must be written by you as well. Do not try your own ideas. So do not change the idea or the message of the passage. So once again, the procedure of note making: read the passage provided twice. While you are reading, underline the important sentences, leave examples and stories provided, make a rough note, organize them in a logical order. It must be logical, in sequence. Use the appropriate format and do not change the idea or the message of the passage. Now, some other points to remember. It's very important for note making. You have to keep something in mind. Use a brief title. I told you in starting, it must not cross the limit of 3 to 4 words. Avoid using long sentences as heading or title. As I have told you, it must be written in phrase, not in a sentence. Never lose the main idea of the passage. Don't try your own idea. Write whatever is written in the passage. Ignore unnecessary information. I told you. Ignore examples, stories provided. Use logical sequencing. You have to write those sentences, those important sentences in logical order. As I have told you, the example of selecting a cricket team. First of all, captain, then most important, after captain, the wicket keeper, then batsman in sequence. Use proper indentation. Now, what is this indentation? I hope it's a new word for you. What is this indentation? Suppose I have written here one point heading, that is subheading 1, and then after I have left some space here, 1.1, then 1.2, 1.3. This space is known as indentation. This making, this leaving of space is known as indentation. So use proper indentation as I have told you earlier. Don't use your own idea. I have told you, don't use your own idea. Use abbreviations. I have told you how to use abbreviation, making a box. First abbreviation, then word. You can use color and symbols to make it attractive, to make your note attractive. You can use colorful pens and you can use symbols as well. But do not write any number in contraction, or do not try to write any number for abbreviation, like I have written 4 for 4. That is not permitted. So try avoiding it. Don't try this. Now I have taken an example of a passage. We'll read it line by line, and at the end, I'll show you how to find out its answer, that is, note. A large part of female work is non monetized as they spend time in collecting water, fodder, and fuel. Now, from the very first line, as I have told you, read it twice and in between try to underline. A large part of female work. So it is about female work, that is non monetized, as they spend time in collecting water, fodder, and fuel. Some other important words: working in family farms and child caring, etc., which all are considered to be pure labor of love, leaving little time for personal development and care. Furthermore, we'll read it. Thus, a woman's work does not have cash values. So, in the same way, while you are reading, try to underline the important sentences or words. There are various economic, social, and psychological reasons due to which women have entered the employment market, but at the same time, they have to engage themselves the unpaid labor of housework and child care, whether they work for financial reasons or psychological ones. Working women are torn apart by the dual pressure of work. While employment opportunities for educated women have increased, there is a negative trend in the participating rate of illiterate and semi illiterate women in the absence of adequate opportunities. Supportive institutions, proper education, and vocational training, many women prefer to avoid competing pressure and thus reinforce the current trend of discriminatory attitude towards them. There is a need to relate education to vocational training to meet the needs of employment. Our social biases regard suitability of women for certain jobs, only which lead to over concentration in a limited group of courses. Special awareness, therefore, should be generated among women about the scope for employment that exists beyond the traditional a small group of occupations. There is also need for a national program to introduce and strengthen science and mathematics teaching in all girls' schools to improve girls' access to technical, vocational, and professional education. The introduction of new microeconomic policies and modernization of the process of production demand the acquisition of new skills and training, because in the absence of appropriate skills and proper training, they may easily be displaced by new technologies or by skilled and trained persons. The government as well as NGOs should take steps towards skill development and vocational training for women. Greater coordination amongst educational, vocational, and technical training wings and some support services. Example: working women hostels, scrap crests, etc., will go on a long way in improving the situation. There is a need to recognize the unorganized women force to enable them to wage a war against injustice. Our national objective of streamlining the women force in developmental force is required. The social acceptance of multiple roles of women as homemakers, mother, and also the bread winners. So, in this way, you have to read the complete passage twice, and in between, you have to underline. After reading, you have to divide the passage into four different categories, at least four. You can make five as well, but at least four. You are free to divide into three parts only, as I have taken only three in example: subheading 1, subheading 2, and subheading 3. So you can divide the passage into 3 to 4, otherwise 5 different parts. Each one, each one will denote a part. Now let's check the answers. First of all, you have to write notes, otherwise note making here. as you can see, notes. Otherwise, note making, very simple to write notes. Then the title. What is the title? After reading, you may have got that idea. Multiple roles of women. Then first heading, non monetized farm work. And keeping in mind, as I told you, keeping in mind here, title, then non monetized, and after leaving some space, then after 1.1, you can see here a margin, leaving a margin. 1.1 considered labor of love. 1.2 collection of water, fodder, and fuel. Then child caring. And mind it, as I have written COLL. What is this? This is abbreviation for collect. And in the same way, we'll further check. Second, effects of labor of love. Women have no time for personal development or care. So another abbreviation here, development. Face dual pressure. Work for financial, social, and psychological. This one is another abbreviation. Third subheading, what I have written, employment opportunities. 3.1, more for educated women. Educated, less for uneducated or semi educated. So here, educated, need of the hour. The fourth one, and the last one, need of the hour. And here I have taken 5 points. Related education to vocational training, vocational VOC. Awareness regarding job prospects, introduction of subjects in schools, introduction of new microeconomic policies. So here spelling is written wrong. Introduction of new macroeconomic policies, accepting multiple roles of women. So in this way, you will try to make your note, keeping in mind the format. Now, key abbreviation, as I have shown you, COLL for collect, FIN financial, DEV for development, VOC for vocational, EDU for education, otherwise educated, ECO for economic. So in this way, you have to prepare your note. And I'm sure if you follow these rules and regulations, you will surely get good marks. I would like to remind you this is a kind of nightmare for many of the students because they don't know how to prepare a note. I have seen many students writing plenty of lines. So try avoiding such things and follow these simple steps. Divide the paragraph, divide the passage into four different parts, and then follow the rules and regulations. Follow the steps. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.